Well, it's May 8th here in southern Ontario. No good news here, people. The regime of Trudeau is really ramping up the gun confiscation program. Big time. Hard and fast. They've called the Liberal regime of Trudeau is called time allocation on debate in committee. What that means is they said, okay, another 6 or 10 hours of listening to you conservatives try to battle this, because they're the only ones who are resisting it. The Bloc Québécois, Jimmy Jagmeet DeWall Singh, the former NDP party, the Supply and Coalition Agreement government, they're all for it. It should be noted that the terminology of buyback has been pretty much dropped. It's referred to as confiscation now. Well, I've been saying that all along. They got no intention of paying for them. They're not going to. So time allocation's been called, so that just means, okay, we'll just let you conservatives pretend you're battling it, and then Jimmy Jaggy and crew, and we'll back King Trudeau, and it'll go through, poof, becomes law. And all the Liberals are all over it. Marco Pinocchio Mendicino up there just telling us how it's going to go down, man. If you're any smarter than a turnip, you know it has nothing to do with gun crime. It's simply disarming the populace. Can't be seen as anything but. In related news, the CSAAA, they're the Canadian Sporting Arms and Ammunition Association. This is sort of, the advertising body for the gun stores. Let's just say that, right? They've been advising the Trudeau government all along, ostensibly to, try and decide what they were going to buy them back for, a pricing scheme. Wow. Turns out the CSAAA took $700,000 from the government money, and they're going to further profit by collecting a commission for every firearms that the CSAAA helps the government to confiscate. It will also report on any gun stores that do not fully comply with their request, the CSAAA's request, for data on, store inventory, let's say it. And furthermore, they will supervise the destruction of this confiscated property. So it would seem the amnesty that the Liberal government promised for the fall, well, gee, they broke another promise, didn't they? So they're coming for him, folks. The regime of Trudeau hasn't announced just yet who and how they're going to collect these, other than to say they will start with the retailers. Then they'll figure out how to go after the individuals. It's disarming the populace, people. It's nothing but. Can't be seen as anything but. And in summation, the CSAAA had 4 retailers on their advisory board. They just all quit in disgust, walked out. So what's left of the CSAAA, well, now they're the government's brown shirts, aren't they? You know who I mean by the brown shirts. Getting pretty real here, people. It's really ugly, real.